Now, of course, we've been in a relatively benign economic climate. We've had the benefit of Objective 1 funding, but Sheffield has seized its opportunity and made the most of it. What have been the ingredients for success? Well, in my view, they've been about strong city leadership, working in partnership towards shared goals, having a plan and having the courage to stick to it, being prepared to take some tough and bold decisions to make things happen. And I think the council has played its part, but business has played a big part in this as well. So where do we go next? Well, the revival in Sheffield's fortunes has been incredible, but the city still needs to go further. The revival needs to become a transformation, creating a sustainable, dynamic market economy able to match its competitor cities anywhere in the world. This month, Creative Sheffield launched its economic master plan at the London Stock Exchange. I hope people here will see this as not just a plan for Creative Sheffield, but a plan for the whole city. The themes are productive and competitive businesses, economic inclusion, increasing participation, and creating the conditions for sustainable growth. In short, it's about prosperity, inclusion, and sustainability. We need to find ways in which economic growth happens whilst at the same time as reducing our carbon footprint. We need more prosperity, but we must also tackle the problems of worklessness and promote enterprise in our deprived communities. We cannot succeed with any one of these things alone. We need to do them all. The master plan has a 10-year time span, and it aims to bridge the £1 billion productivity gap between Sheffield and the national average, and to create 30,000 jobs beyond what we have already in the city. It's led by Creative Sheffield, the city development company, but it needs the active involvement of all of you in this room to succeed. What does this mean for business? Well, we need your active and continuing support. We've had many terrific business leaders in this city over the years who've done great service. It would be unfair for me to pick out a few of them. But what I would say to you is the city needs a new generation of business leaders to come forward to replace those who've given 10, 20 years of service to Sheffield. And I would ask those who are in this city, who are new in business in this city, to think about your contribution. We need your active support to bring people into jobs, to create enterprise, to attract inward investment. We, on our part, in the City Council and in Creative Sheffield, will lead the marketing of Sheffield, making it an attractive place to do business, a business-friendly city that understands what good business requires to succeed. If I had one message for you in this room tonight, it would be to be bold and think big. Have the ambition to succeed and see Sheffield as an international city or not a city at all. Now, Sheffield is the 4th largest city in this country. By any standard, it's a big city. But move out of this city and you go to other countries and you see the difference. I was fortunate recently to go to Chongqing in China. It is a city of 24 million people that is growing at the rate of Sheffield's size every year. This is the challenge we face to remain competitive, and we will not do it, successful though we are, in Sheffield alone. We need to collaborate, we need to work closely with our colleagues in Leeds and Manchester. We may not like their football teams, but we need to like them as cities and work with them. Sheffield's future must be as an ambitious, outward-looking city that takes pride in its collaboration. To conclude, I think I'll leave Sheffield in very good hands, but it is at a crossroads. We've seen fantastic progress in the last 10 years, but we can't take the future for granted in turbulent economic times. The way forward must be about vision, partnership and trust. Being proud of our achievements, but ambitious to do better. Sheffield should be famous for being Sheffield. There is a strength of partnership and purpose in Sheffield that most cities would envy. It's taken us years to get there and could go in a minute. Make sure we hang on to it. I leave Sheffield with excitement for a new job, but with a heavy heart. I've had absolutely tremendous support as Chief Executive from members, from MPs, from businesses, from the community. Sheffield has been fantastically good for me. I hope, for my part, that I've been good for Sheffield. Thank you, and I wish you all the very best for the future. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can I ask you to stand again for the toast to Sheffield Chamber of Commerce and Industry? The Chamber.